Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer. Today is Monday, although it doesn't really feel like it because it's been a strange kind of few days for me. Very busy few days all over the place, but my schedule's all out of whack. But with the whole bin car thing, waking up at 5 in the morning, and now we're straight back into some GT4 Americana series and Automobilista 2 with Gravitap Legends. It is a Monday. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. So here we go, round 5 of 6 of this series. I missed the first round in Long Beach. I took part in the second round at Laguna Seca. Won from pole and led every lap. Round 3, the less we say about that, the better, really. Road America. I was battling for the lead for the entire race in the wildcard P2 entry and binned it with about 5 minutes to go in the race. Less than 5 minutes to go in the race. Got a DNF. Round 4 last week, bounced back at Montreal in wet, dry conditions with a win from pole and led every single lap. So 2 out of 2 GT4 wins, flawless wins actually, which is something that's really strange for me actually. To get one of them a year is incredible. To get 2 in a row is just insane. But today we're going to go and try and go for 3. We're at Watkins Glen for a 55-minute race. And the weather forecast is terrible for the race. It's going to be raining from what I hear for most of it. It's based on real weather. So it could rain, it could not rain, it could be anywhere in between. But if we can get pole and lead from every single lap, that will be... I'm not even going to think about that. Let's just do one thing at a time. Let's go one step at a time. In terms of the championship, I am way out of contention because obviously I missed the first round, then DNF'd in the third. I'm too far behind on points to even make a dint. If I can get into the top 10 in the standings, then that will be quite an achievement. I'll be happy with the top 10 in the standings. But like I say, we've got this round today, and then next week we've got the final round at Indianapolis, the road course for that. So it feels like this is over before it even started. It's crazy, but I'm having a great time. These guys are great to race with, and I honestly can't wait to get stuck in. So in about 5 minutes time, maybe less than that, maybe 3 minutes time, the server will go live. We have a 45-minute qualifying session, of which the first half hour is dedicated to the GT4s, and the second, well, it's not the second half, the last 15 minutes is dedicated to the P2s. Now, everybody can play a wild card and drive the P2 car for one race in the season, and it earns the same, it earns the same tally of points as your GT4s. But I mean, you get more for winning in P2 and for taking part in P2. But it depends on how many people pick it, and nobody knows until the qualifying session starts, because you have to declare your wildcard half an hour before to the series organisers. Nobody knows, so you turn up in the session and you just don't know who's going to be driving a P2. We've already played ours at Road America, so we're GT4 for the rest of the season, but it could make life interesting, and I believe my teammate Rangy Rover in the second Fedex car is going to be taking his wildcard today. Now, I'm allowed to say that because qualifying starts in a few minutes and the cutoff is already happening, already happened, so nobody can change the entry if they've already decided. Mr. Slow is playing his wildcard. Excellent. There we go. So that's Mr. John Slow, I believe, who is anything but slow. So let's fire it over to Automobilista 2 mode, and let's get stuck in. And here we go. We've got Olaf Labs, we've got Stephen Co, we've got JDF, TVJP, we've got JK Williams, Mr. Bishy. We've got quite a few people in chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to see you here already. Hope you enjoyed today's race and today's stream. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, say hi in chat, because I'll be able to see you in chat during the race on the many straights that we have here at Watkins Glen. So hopefully that's not a disadvantage to the Ginetta that we're driving. So let's get stuck into multiplayer and let's wait for the session. And yeah, it should be going live anytime now, so I'm just going to keep an eye out for the server password to go live, and when it does, there we go, GTL Americana 5. We've got 2 people in the session so far, because they're still waiting for it to, Still waiting for it all to be set up with the broadcasters. There is an official broadcast going on, by the way. I strongly recommend you to check this out. If you type into the chat !broadcast, it will come up with a link. Click it, open it on a second tab, and you can enjoy the race from the overall perspective with live commentary. It's a superb broadcast. I thoroughly enjoy watching it after I've done the race. I mean, you'd think, well, why would you want to watch a broadcast of a race you've already done? Well, because there's so much action happening all the way throughout the field. It's impossible for me to capture even 5% of it. I mean, you see it from my perspective, but there's some amazing racing going on. And like I said, the comms team are absolutely superb. So go and check that out. Strongly recommend it. You can see all the overall positions, and you can keep an eye on Rangy, my teammate as well. You can see where he is in the standings. So that is that. So no server password yet, but again, just to remind you of the format, we have a 45-minute qualifying session, first half hour for the GT4s, second 15 minutes for the P2s, and we have a 55-minute race today, plus 1 lap, because we do a manual formation lap at the start. So we all start on the grid, we roll around manually in formation because we don't really trust the AMS2 rolling start 100% of the time, and it gives us the chance to redress any positions for penalties or, you know, people who are out of position. It's just that kind of thing. It's pretty good, a manual rolling start. Safety cars are available, so if somebody gets punted out of the race and it's not their fault and, you know, there's more than one car involved, they can basically call over the comms, safety car, and well, if it's confirmed by the organisers, then we have a safety car. We had a few of them last week in Montreal. Excuse me, we had a few of them last week in Montreal, which made the race very interesting in terms of fuel and just getting tyre temp and brake temp going. Thankfully, Watkins Glen is a bit easier on both today. There's lots of high-speed corners, which should suit the Ginettas. We've also got lots of long straights because we're not running the bus stop version here. So we're going to have a run straight through from turn 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way to turn 5 without the bus stop. So I might be caught short at the end of that straight. We'll see how we go. Mechanical failures on, damage is on. Fuel use says no. That should be yes. I'm not sure what the go with that is, but tyre wear is authentic. Hopefully fuel use is enabled, because that would make it a little bit weird if we weren't using fuel. I don't believe that, AMS2. Cut track penalties today is 5, so we can get 5 cut track warnings before we get landed with a penalty. And the server password is now live. Hey Ashley Johnson, good to see you. So I'm going to hide this screen so you guys don't see what's going on in the background there. You don't get the server password as well, because I would get in trouble if if I broadcast that to the world and you guys knew the password. Mr. Bishy, Sky Glass customers can ride along with their favorite driver by pushing the red button. Well, Sky Glass customers can type into chat !broadcast to watch the entire broadcast. That's as fancy as we get today. So, yep, we are now in the server. We are now ready to go. The server is live, and I normally just sit around and chat for a while. I'm not going to do that. I want to get stuck straight in today. So I'm going to show you very quickly the car that we're driving. It's this one. It's the Fedex Ginetta G55 GT4, and I'll show you in the showroom very quickly. Let's have a look at this. What a stunning car, if I do say so myself, in traditional FedEx colours. There's a bit of bloom on that, isn't there? Wow. Of course we're sponsored by Wilson, because how could you have a FedEx themed car and not be sponsored by Wilson? Obviously the usual Fanatec, Rapid Bin, Simatec, SimHub, and of course Olaf Labs. But that is that's my trusty car that's got me 2 wins out of 2 in the GT4 class so far this season. Let's try and make it 3 out of 3. So that's our livery. We're now going in the server. Let's go and get stuck in. Ah, Ashley Johnson, yes, the Glen. It is one of my favourite circuits as well. All-time favourite circuits, actually. Although I prefer the short version without the boot. Nothing against the boot, but I just love the fact that without the boot, it's so high speed and it's almost... It's like pack racing. But yeah, we're doing the boot today. No bus stop. Hey, VPW Sim Racing Online, how are you going? Oh, looks like we've got wet qualifying session as well. My goodness me, I wasn't expecting it to be wet at the start of the session, but this is what we've got. So, I better check my setup. Yep, we've got the setup loaded. We've got a lot of fuel on board, so we don't really want to be taking that into the quali session. It's about 2.2 litres a lap. So actually, I'm going to calculate race fuel It was 70 litres, but I'm going to calculate again just to be very, very thorough. So if we're using, well, 55 minutes times 60 seconds gives us 3,300 seconds. Divide that by, say, 2 minutes. That's the lap times we're doing. 27.5 laps, round it up to 28. Plus your 1 gives you 29 laps. 29 times 2.25 gives us 65.2 litres. So, yeah, 70 litres ought to do it and be safe. If I carry a bit more than that, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to affect us too much. So let's pop that in. So let's put 12 laps in. Let's just keep going around the track and just keep on driving. Jay Walker, yes, of course, VPW. Yes, you said you'd be here, and true to your word, you are. Thank you for tuning in, mate. And hello, Sean Finn as well. Good to see you. Now, those are the wet fuel numbers, by the way, JK. I've done practice in the wet so far, so this will do us nicely. This is what I'm used to. So we can see that Cuckoo and John Slow have joined in the P2 cars so far. So that's who Rangy's going to be up against, unless we get more P2s on the menu. So actually, let me join the voice comms and pause the music, and let's get stuck in, shall we?
Wow, so it could be 10 next week if everyone takes it.
That's exactly. I think it's going to be a big night at Indy. But it should be a good night tonight. Some big names have got the wild card tonight.
I saw John had one.
Indy's going to be epic.
Yeah, Brett's in it as well, and I know that Rangy's going to be in the wild card too when he joins the server. Okay, let's get driving, shall we?
I don't even like it.
I've got a Porsche sliding sideways down pit lane.
Let's get the lights on, wipers on.
Ah, it's back to its spot now.
Pit limiter on. So many things to enable. Yep, that's working. We're working here. Let's go driving, guys.
Well, the conditions mightn't be beautiful, but the graphics effects certainly are.
Doesn't it look great? In a really shitty way.
So tyres are cold.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Dan, we've got 39 minutes to get the job done.
Exton pits.
Tyres. We need to get some heat into them. The brakes are cold, be careful.
So we are rain at 40% here. Very slippy circuit.
Just, 201, might take one.
We've got a GT4 that's gone around already in a 201. So let's stretch the legs here. Very dark. Looks like this rain is going to be setting for the race.
Exiting pits.
There's a bit of a river across the track there. You've got to be so patient here in the rain. It's so easy to just understeer it straight off the side of the track. So you've always got to just hold the accelerator for longer than you think mid-corner.
0.3.
Lots of unconventional lines here because there isn't really a drying line at all. VR visibility is good. Although I will say I am on borrowed time with this VR headset. Curse of just talking about these things last week with Darren. We were talking about what potential VR headset upgrades I could get. And he said he's running a HP Reverb G2 and he would strongly recommend one. So I was like, okay, I'll have a look into that for whenever my Oculus Rift headset breaks, which I'm using right now. And lo and behold, 5 days later, the top strap right here on the headset snapped. So it's currently held in place purely by the pressure of being on my face alone.
Exiting pit.
So that is so typical. So tyres are going to be good, fuel's going to be good. So let's ramp it up and let's get stuck into a lap here. Turn the volume up. Enjoy the sounds of the Ginetta at Watkins Glen in the rain. Here we go. Concentration time. Bank a lap.
Your video this morning, Viper, what track is that?
That's the 1974 version of POW.
Ah, didn't recognise it at all.
That's in Assetto Corsa.
Yeah, of course.
That's a nice track.
slidey. Very slidey, and I realise I've just broken the quiet lap already. Sorry.
Exiting pits.
B2's two tyres, don't they?
I think it's that wet tyres in there.
Alright, let's go for another one. That felt alright, but we'll see what it is when we cross the line. That is a 1:59.5. Excellent.
Yeah.
Tyres have got a bit more temperature in them now, so let's see if we can get it into the 58s.
How long till quali finishes for GT4s?
20 minutes.
Yeah, cool.
There we go. Through the S's. We've got 7 tenths on Darren, 1.4 on PT. That is a hell of a gap already. Wow.
Put your button on the DR, your finger on the DRS button and keep it there.
Sector 1 time is good.
You don't have to drive it. Jump in the Camaro, you're absolutely fine. That's a challenge.
Get off the bottom of the ladder.
Do it for the points.
Neck and neck so far.
You're the only one so far not to like it. Everyone else has been like, can we do a whole series in this? Can we just not do the GT4s and just stay in this?
Oh, there's a couple of tenths down there. Looks like I'm coming up on a bit of traffic here as well. So I might have to bail out of the next lap.
Sector 2's 2 tenths off the pace.
Oh, it's gained a bit there.
One to start with, and by the end of that series, I absolutely loved it. Same with the course.
I hated it by the end of the series.
Oh, tap on the grass there.
I reckon I was just starting to get a handle on it.
3 tenths down. Yeah, this lap's a bit off. It's been a bit scruffy so far. And I've overcooked the final corner as well. There's definitely a few tenths to be found. I reckon I get into like a 59.3 or a 59.2 or something like that.
Sector 3 time is fast.
It's really coming down.
Let's see if I don't get held up on this lap, eh?
Like the BMW actually handles the rain better than it handles the dry.
Oh, nope. I was going to understeer straight into the fence. There goes my 10.5 advantage. Oh, I was, up in the first corner. That was a sweet turn 1, but I've just gone and blown the whole thing away there. Not ideal.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Now we got a bit of spray from the car ahead. That's put me off a little bit. That's all good. Not losing too much time here. We're still neck and neck.
Car right. Clear right.
Pole position. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
That was sketchy as well. Just missed my turning point there. Oh, yeah, lost a tenth in that corner. That's going to be too wide. That's an invalidated lap for sure. No, all good. Let's try again. Let's launch it onto the straight. Keep it in third gear to avoid the wheel spin. Lost 3 tenths then. We've got another... Yep, this could be the last lap on this set of fuel.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Just in the track limits in turn 1 there. Only just. Okay, 2 tenths up so far. Unwind the steering so there's minimal scrub. I'm going to put the least amount of angle in possible here. 3 tenths up so far. Okay, that's good. Just nice and gentle, nice and easy.
Sector 1's quick.
Sliding it is actually slow here.
What's the fix for when you're stuck? When you can't get out of the pits, it won't give you the drive button. What's the fix for that?
I think I think it's something to do with my control input. Sometimes my wheels are a little bit turned or something like that.
I didn't actually do anything and it just popped up, but I was stuck there for like 5 minutes.
Sector 2 time is good.
I think it's a netcode thing.
Well, I think someone's mentioned it's because you're loading the cars that have joined since you were last came in the pits.
And then when it takes too long for it to do that, that's a netcode issue.
Oh!
Fixing things.
Oh, I can't believe that. I only lost a 10th out of that. That was pretty lucky. 159.4.
Sector 3 times okay.
Even just one letter.
Whew. Wow.
Just sit there and push all the buttons until something works.
Okay, so on pole by nearly 9 tenths of a second. I can't actually see the track map when I'm in VR, JK. I do apologise for that. That's a bit disconcerting.
Oh, nice lap DDF.
Thank you, sir. I reckon I can get another few tenths out of that. So with 28 minutes left to go in the session, that's actually only 13 minutes to go. I'm going to take a lap's worth of fuel out and get cracking with that. Thank you for the subscribe, Ray Pope. Thank you very much. Love your work. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So we've got 1.6 on third place. Nearly 2 seconds on the field. My goodness.
There you go. As soon as I typed the message, it came up.
Oh.
Cheers.
No worries, mate.
Exiting pit.
That's what happens when you put the headset on too forcefully or pull it off my head with too much gusto. Oh, my overlays have disappeared.
Pushing too hard.
There we go. Race tape needed indeed. This VR headset is literally on its last legs. Just need some more race tape. Just to keep it alive, just for a few more weeks.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross
Exiting
the line.
pits. Exiting pits. Alright, so the tyres take a lap or two to come up to speed. So I'm just going to have to factor that in. So when it gets to 15 minutes remaining, that's when the GT4s have to be back in the pits and when the P2s are back out on track again to do their qualifying laps. So even though it says 26 minutes left in the session, we've only got 11 to see if we can improve this time. Now, you're probably thinking, why do you want to improve this time? You've already got nearly a second over the second place guy. Well, if there's one thing I've learned about Darren, is that he is able to do ridiculous lap times out of absolutely nowhere once he gets the whole thing dialed in. So it's just a case of
One side, we're on.
it's just a case of just trying to protect that gap. And if I don't improve, then at least I've kind of, you know, got a good mark on the board. And with that Porsche running wide in that previous corner, that's given me a good opportunity to get past him. With a nice clear track ahead now. There was another Ginetta pulled over to the right hand side of the track. That's one of the Dunkin' Donuts cars. Or was it the Hooters cars? I can't remember. It had pink on it, so I think it's Dunkin' Donuts. Some awesome liveries in this field.
Sorry, Chris.
Alright, here we go.
No, you're good. I'll put down anyway, I'm just practicing.
So, if I can match my time up until the final corner, that's good, because I lost time in the final corner on my previous lap. Oh, that's way too wide in turn 1. That's going to be an invalidated lap. No, it was fine. I'm 3/10 down already, so I guess the tyres aren't quite up to temperature yet. So next lap is going to be the lap. Maybe the lap after that. I've got 3 laps worth of fuel in the tank, so that's more than enough to keep us going, I reckon. That should see us out to the end. There's about 2 minutes a lap here, so that's 6 minutes remaining. Yeah, it would be fine.
Check.
Yep, we're good.
At least the rain's staying constant. It's coming down at about 40%, as you can see from the overlay on the bottom left of the screen. So the track is absolutely soaked.
Oh, I don't know yet.
The track is absolutely soaked. But it's not getting any wetter, but there's not a drying line, so it's consistent wet, and there doesn't seem to be that much standing water. Very good drainage here. Ray Pope asks in chat, what's the difference between netcode and ping? Well, I'll start with ping and I'll explain ping first. Ping is the amount of time it takes your signal to get to the server and back. So people who've got a higher ping, they can be delayed. Basically, they are going to be slightly out of position. And what happens is the simulator that you're using, whether it's AMS2, iRacing, Race Room, because people aren't actually there in real time, because there is a delay of that signal, the simulator tries to compensate for it. So it goes, okay, if these people didn't have this delay of the signal getting to the server and back, where would they be? And when it goes wrong, that's netcode.
I thought you went a bit wide. Didn't want to overtake otherwise.
Good on you, buddy.
Hopefully that clears it up, right?
Okay, 9 minutes of qualifying before the
Alright, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes.
A2s are out.
Thanks, SB.
Alright, matching our time so far.
Sector 1 time is good.
Bit tight at the apex there, though.
Yeah, so a total of 5 P2s tonight. That will be exciting. Exiting pits.
Oh, still a 10th up, though. Lost a bit of time there, so it's back to being neck and neck again. Oh, they get a better drive off the corner. Like I said, if I can just match this.
Roger that.
And get a good drive out of the final corner, we'll be up.
Thank you.
Oh, hopefully I don't get traffic.
And it's worth doing a lap just in someone else's rooster tail just to see how little you can see.
Yeah, the spray's pretty brutal.
There we go. We're gaining, we're gaining, we're gaining. Boom, 59.3.
Sector 3 times okay.
That might be a bit too wide. No, got away with it. Still neck and neck. We were a 10th up, but we kind of botched the exit over the curb, sliding around a bit. Hopefully we don't catch these guys. We've got a couple of seconds. That should be enough. Maybe we can get a 59.2 on the board.
Fuel left. Sector 1 is quick.
If you haven't memorized the track, you're going to be in big trouble, I think.
Can't that many corners to remember.
Oh, hey, Sticky.
2 litres left.
A bit wide on the grass there, but I think I got away with it.
Just glad we're not doing late braking battles into the
Feather that throttle. 3/10 down. Yeah, I'm not going to do it on this lap. I might get one more run after this.
And need to brake a bit earlier. No
That's
time.
20 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate.
But this is for more practice than anything else now. By all accounts, the race session is going to be the same, and this is good practice. Like Stu just said, following in someone's rooster tail. It's getting used to what it's like. Trying to see the visibility around the circuit.
I'll stay wide, Noobs, you can have this.
I haven't gotten a fuel for another lap, so I'm just going to pull off to the side of the track here. Sticky is a man of confidence by the looks of it.
Alright.
So let's just get straight back out on track when it'll let me. Click drive. Let's get going. When it'll let me click drive. Come on. Only got 4 minutes to go. Oh, that's going to be 1 out lap. Is that going to work? Oh, I'm going to give it a crack. It's only going to be 1 out lap and 1 flying lap because I have to be back in. Well, I have to be finishing my lap at the 15-minute mark. Currently got 0.940
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
of a second on Darren, which is just insane. He's the resident alien.
Do it, Daniel.
Exiting pits.
Okay, GT4's 4 minutes to go.
Okay. Let's see if I can just defend that lead even more. Looks like PT's gained back into 1.5 seconds again. Yep, it's very wet here, Potato, and it's likely to be like this for the rest of the race. So I'm now cranking on the steering lock in a desperate attempt to get some temperature in the tyres for my one and only flying lap that I'm going to get at the end now. My chance to improve even more, maybe smash it down to a 58. No, I'm just going to smash it in the fence instead. That's my qualifying over. Let's return back to the pits. That's me done. There's no chance I can get back out and do the lap after that. So let's take the headset off. Well, not off completely, because then that is going to absolutely ping the head strap anywhere. And we can get official confirmation of the qualifying results. Maybe, because Darren's still going round. PT, everybody's going round apart from Mac Attack. So Mac Attack is in the next Ginetta down. And where's the other Ginettas after that? We've got another Ginetta. Oh, that's it. That's only me and Mac Attack are the only Ginettas. Mac Attack down in 6th at the moment. Poll seems to have stopped counting votes. Let me just reset that vote on the screen. The vote is actually not connected to Streamlabs whatsoever. So the two are not connected, but good assumption work, JK. So we'll see how we go. Oh, thank you for the vote as well, Sticky. Good to know the favourites, you know, the long-time favourites have know me very well. Sticky and Potato, join the stream, vote yes, refuse to elaborate. That's all we got. But yeah, currently on pole by 0.941 of a second, which is just insane. That's like... I know that this Ginetta is meant to be OP, overpowered, basically, but I'm 2.7 seconds ahead of the next Ginetta. Like, I just don't...
It's deceptively close. I just gained half a second, which put me up 5 places.
Shit!
I just don't understand that gap. I mean, I am not nearly a second faster than DJM.
I just want to be getting ready.
I'm not a second faster than DJM. I'm usually a lot slower than this guy, unless I really try hard, and then I can just about match him. So I don't get this. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
What's that, buddy?
Esport grip hacks. I don't know. It's a rangy setup grip hack.
Yes.
To be fair, anybody, because this is Automobilista 2, anybody can load up my setup and have a look at it and see what range he's done. So Mac Attack can copy it in the Ginetta. And to be fair, I have not changed the setup since round 2, well, my first round of the season. All I've done is change the fuel and maybe change the brake bias. That's it. So this is the same setup that I used at Laguna Seca. This is the same setup I used at Montreal.
P2s are clear to go.
Okay, can we get...
GT4s, make your way in, please.
Can we get a good look in chat for Mr. Rangy Rover? He is our FedEx Just Send It teammate, and he is driving the P2 today, so he is in the class above, and he is going to be against... Wow! What an amazing field. We've got Rhetorical Gambit, who's pretty fast. We've got Brett, who is very fast. We've got No Frills, who is very fast. Gave us a good run for our money at Monaco in the M1 Pro Cars last season, if you guys remember that. He pushed me all the way to the line. John Slow.
That gives me 10 minutes to sit back and watch these magnificent cars. Don't they look awesome?
Oh, they sure do. And John Slow, who is not slow, he's very fast. But John Slow seems to have a lot of unfortunate events and bad luck. Like, he won his first... he won his first Gravel Truck Legends event full stop in the GT4s at Road America a couple of weeks ago. But apart from that, he seems to just have like incidents he gets caught up in, pit stop incidents, connection issues, or he can't make the race. So if he can keep it, if I say he, if events can just keep it together, he'll be up at the front. And Cuckoo is also very fast as well. So that's what we're doing. So let's go and have a look at the monitor.
P2s are coming up behind Scar, who's still on a hot lap.
I'm just looking at the standings in qualifying, and for some reason it's showing Bales as disqualified.
Maybe just from qualifying session.
Yeah,
right.
maybe just yep.
Oh, okay.
Must have been a naughty boy somewhere.
So let's have a look at the monitor.
Last week that happened to me for entering the pits too fast.
Let's have a look at Mr. Rangy Rover, who is not actually out on the track yet. For some reason. Go on, Rangy. Oh no, there he is. He's leaving the pits right now. So he's in the P2 car. So let's have a ride on board with...
Get it back in
Let's have a ride on board with Mr. Rangy in the P2, shall we? Looking spot for him. He's got some coming out the pits. There he goes. Lovely stuff. Now these cars are so much fun to drive. There at him, Leo. Is him trying the DRS there? He's trying it. He's trying it. There we go. Now the DRS cuts out if you lift off the throttle, not if you brake, if you lift off the throttle. So with him lifting off, actually no, he'd have to be opening it on the button again. Oh no, so he's on his outlap here. Now this P2 is great fun to drive. Sounds good. You can use the DRS at any time for unlimited amounts as well. So yeah, it's just a case of open it when you're brave. However, it chews through wet tyres. You're probably going to have to stop for tyres in this thing throughout the course of the race. Look at him with the DRS again there. Ooh, nice flames coming out the exhaust there. Tasty stuff. The boost is adjustable. The turbo boost is adjustable on this thing. So you want to rack it up to 100% for qualifying, but for the race, running it at 100% is not only going to absolutely burn through your fuel, I mean, you can't make the 55 minutes on one tank, it's also going to damage the engine. When I was doing my practice at Road America a few weeks ago, running the boost at 100% meant I was getting more than 25% engine damage before the end of the race, which doesn't sound like that much, but anything above like 15-20% and you have a significant drop in horsepower. So Rangy definitely doesn't want to be doing that, because he's going to be weak towards the end of the race. But at the same time, you don't want to run the boost too low, because then you'll have excess maybe you'll have excess fuel in the tank, and you can't adjust the boost in the middle of the race. So if you'd say decide to run the boost at 90%, then what that means is you're locked into that for the entire race. You can't dial it up in the middle, so you're kind of committing to your strategy before you even know how the race is going to go. And if there's safety cars, then obviously you can save fuel, but if you're running minimum boost, you don't want to save fuel. You want to have the much advantage as possible compared to the people who, you know, who are running the boost flat out, which is exactly what happened between me and Darren at Road America. I was running 90% boost for the race, he was running 92% boost, and he would absolutely smoke me off the corner exit every time. I just, you know, I was so much better on the brakes and into the corners. I had the confidence in that, but I couldn't get anywhere near him by the time we got to the braking zone, because he'd just launch off the corner, and he was running a lot less wing than I was as well. So I'd imagine what's going on with Discord. Lots of people joining this channel all of a sudden. They must have got dragged out for commentary or interviews or something like that, or maybe I don't know, an admin chat off to the side. But yeah, we got 10 minutes left in the session, 9 minutes left in the session here, and Brett has currently gone and done a 148.2. What's Rangy going to do? Rangy's going to get across the line with his DRS open, and it is going to be a 154.019, or just over 6 seconds off the pace. But then again, Rangy is just getting used to this car. He only found out he could drive this race probably a couple of hours ago, so he's limited on practice. But if there's one thing Rangy can do, it's adapt quickly. So we're riding on board with him again. Let's have a look at standings. He's 2/10 up on this lap. Let me scroll up on the standings on the left so you guys can see the P2s. There we go. So 148.2 for Brett. Got a 149.2 for John Slow. 149.4 for No Frills. 149. Wow, that's close. 149.4 for Rhetorical Gambit. 150.038 for Cuckoo, and then Ranger in 154. And he is 8/10 up on this lap. Make that 9/10. Make that a second. He's definitely gaining a lot on this lap. I don't know if you guys can... No, you won't be able to see that because you're on spectator mode, and I've still got the gap here. So he's 1.7 seconds up. He was very cautious on the brakes. 1.9 seconds up, 2 seconds up. He's definitely going to get some time with this lap, but maybe not enough to catch Cuckoo. He needs to find 3.9 seconds to get Cuckoo, and then 5.8 if he wants to get on pole position. He's 2.1 up on his Delta so far, but every lap, especially in these wet conditions, is a learning experience. He's a bit wide through the final corner, but he's still gaining time here. He's still 2.4 seconds up, so there's definitely plenty of time for Rangy to gain here. And I only want to say nice things because I know he's going to watch this back after the stream, after the race, sorry. He's going to have a look at this, and he'll probably be mortified knowing that I'm broadcasting his learning of the P2 on this very wet circuit to the world. He's probably not going to like that. Ripper253 in chat says, I'm betting a P2 will take me out if I'm in P1 when traffic hits. Mate, I hope not. I really hope not. Because I have been on pole for all of my GT4 races this season, and I've won them and led every lap, so we are still on target to keep that going. I just need to have a nice steady race, look after the tyres, and keep it on the island. I don't really want to be getting stuck into somebody's battles. Oh, there's a P2 on the apex there. And I have just got a notification from my Oculus software that my touch controller battery is running low, so to avoid that kicking my Oculus off in the middle of the race, I'm just going to go and find a battery. So with 5 minutes left in the session, be right back, people. I'm just going to go and get a battery for my Oculus touch controller. Not that I use it, but if it dies, it will stop my Oculus software from working, so I'm glad that notification just came up now. Back in a minute.
Everybody still in the lobby? Yep. Yeah, I just got the pick. That's good. As long as you guys didn't, that's awesome. I can join back in. What's the password? What track we at tonight?
Wet or dry? Everybody's using the slicks right now, yeah?
Okay, down 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
How
left.
many litres of fuel are in your laps?
10%.
Okay, there's 5 minutes to go. You're probably...
That's not a good sign.
Still just me?
Yep.
That's good. I don't mind that at all. This is good.
There we go.
As long as no one else is getting dragged down this.
New battery. And we're good.
And we didn't even have to vote to kick you.
Yep, controller is matched. Perfect. What's Rangy done? Rangy's done a 151.4. He's climbing his way up the leaderboards, but he's still 1.5 off Cuckoo. And he's 9/10 down on this lap as well.
I'm good, thanks, buddy.
So you can see all the GT4s in the pits there. That's quite a surreal experience. There's me, right there. Is that what they call second person perspective? Because you know, first person is when you experience it from within someone else's eyes. You know, you are the character. Third person is when you experience it over the shoulder from a neutral perspective. Oh, what are you doing, Rangy? What are you doing, mate? I bet he's not happy with himself there. It's... oh, stay out of the wall. Is second person perspective... is second person perspective when you watch yourself from someone else's point of view? Is that what that is? Because I think we just did that then. Watching me from Rangy's car, driving past and going, that's me. I don't know. Maybe that's second person perspective. You don't really hear about it that often, you know? Anyway, Rangy's back in the pits. So, I'm going to carefully pop my headset up, because I don't want that strap to pop out of position again. Look back at my car, and I'm going to quit the monitor. I'm going to get my race strategy ready. So we got wet tyres, and we need about 70 laps. Unless it's not raining in the race. 70 laps, 70 litres, sorry. And you can't put 70 in.
2 minutes left.
It only lets you put 71 or 69, so we all know how much fuel I'm going to put in this car.
Just under 2 minutes to go.
Do I have my pit strategies ready? Yes. We've got wet tyres only. Let me just check.
About 10 seconds difference between the
fuel and
P2s
tyres
and the
is
GT4s.
0 laps and wet tyres going on. Perfect. And then dry tyre strat is hard tyres and no fuel, because we're not going to need fuel in this race, definitely not. Damage is disabled. So I've got my 2 strats ready. My tyre pressures in the wet are 1.60, so I'm actually going to, if I need to come in for wets, I'm actually going to pop them down. Because I don't want to be over-pressuring the tyres, because then it'll be a case of not being able to get them up to temperature. So that should do. Not that I should have to come in for wet tyres, you know. There we go, that'll do. Save. And we're going to make... Oh, we're going to make that the default strategy. So that if we do come into a pit, come in for a pit stop, that is the one it selects by default, because we might need to change them.
Chris, are you there, buddy?
If there's a safety car towards the end of the race.
He's deafened and muted, it's not going to be able to hear you.
Ah, it's all good. He's got control of the lobby, so we'll just wait till he gets back.
Alright, so that's good. So Stu hasn't set a lap. We've got max power at the back on a 207. Myself at the front on a 159.
Tick strat as well, in case he's just got it turned off.
Rangy on a 151 at the back of the P2s, and then Brett on pole on a 147 too. Okay, so we're looking good. JDF. Don't ever accept free batteries from market stalls. There's no charge. But you know what? You're allowed to make dad jokes. You are the dad of the streamer. So, there you go. So, with the session about to tick over, people are now finishing their laps. We've still got Brett and Cuckoo going around, see if they can improve. Cuckoo could be jumping himself up to 2nd position ahead of John Slow there. So we've just got to wait for this to finish, and then we'll be starting the race. The formation lap, the manual formation lap. So I'll be driving that round, and then we have 55 minutes plus 1 lap. Just going to keep it on the island, keep it nice and neat and tidy, and see if we can just maintain that gap through safety cars and wet weather, and keep an eye on the weather, see if the rain's going to change. It shouldn't do. The rain should be consistent at this level throughout the course of the race. From the practice that I've done, we'll see. We'll see. It could change. It's based on
That's the end of the session.
real weather conditions,
Well done, mate.
and there is some variability.
Sneaky last minute. On to 2nd.
Oh, Cuckoo did it.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo did it. He actually got John Slow, like I said.
Running on fumes at the end.
Good on you, Cuckoo.
Still can't get any temp in the tyres. They were 50 degrees at best.
Yeah, they were freezing.
Okay then.
Doesn't make any sense.
Mic check.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, Mike.
Sweet. One working during qualifying there. Congrats on the poles.
Yeah, wet's worked out well for the Targa. 12 seconds. Nice.
Very good, actually.
Yeah, hey.
So can you hear us in voice, Chris?
No, he won't be able to if he's deafened, hey?
Yeah, you'll have to text him on Discord.
So it looks like the person.
Sorry, I mute people during qualifying and then I forget to unmute.
That's Christopher Eraser, who's actually got control of the session. He has to press vents. There we go.
Right, at the moment, thanks Chris, appreciate that. Okay, it's raining and we have a damp track, just keep an eye on that in the next 2 minutes while you prepare and look for if it gets wetter or not. I presume it will do. Right.
That's heavy rain!
So, it's wet, everyone take care, the visibility is going to be very poor. Yeah, just take it easy.
Yeah, we're going to need an umbrella, Mono.
I don't think there's any big surprises here at all.
I've seen one take the gamble on slicks.
What happens if I say yes?
And it's just changed to wet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just reminded me, Darren, to take it off automatic.
There is a +1, by the way. Oh, the rain just eased off a bit. Is that going to affect it? Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to start on wet tyres because it is absolutely soaked
This
here.
happened to me too.
Thanks, Mono.
Have the biggest balls.
Alright then, here we go. 50 seconds to go. Let's switch it over to VR. Let's get the headset down and let's wait for...
Actually nervous sitting here in the car.
...the action to kick off. Here we go. Wish me luck. 55 minutes plus 1 lap starting from pole.
Okay, you got 40 seconds to ready up. Make sure you got fuel, make sure you got presets.
I don't know how much fuel I need.
With the poor visibility tonight, the P2s just speak up as you approach another car. You've got better visibility ahead than what we have behind. 20 seconds. So Chris, you're going to be the last one to ready up.
Who's the last one?
55 minutes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, good luck guys. Remember, it is just a slow start off. So we're doing a formation lap under safety conditions. So keep your foot on the brake until the lights turn green so you don't get a penalty.
Thanks, John.
Green, green, green.
Okay, Brett, you have control, buddy.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Sticky.
A reminder to everyone, when Brett says he has crossed the start-finish line, he'll call out green, and that's everybody starts at that point.
Any chance we can get a quick mic check, Brett? So we can hear your voice, see how loud you are?
No, I can't hear you.
Good start, mate. Nice one.
Need somebody to go fast, thank you.
Thanks, Ripper. Oh, I'm getting a few stutters here in VR. I don't know if those are coming through for you as well, guys. Getting a lot of stutters here. Wow. Then it's heavy rain, lots of cars on track, lots of lights as well. I think my chat is playing up as well. Oh! Oh!
Just DDF.
Oh! No!
You alright, DDF?
Sake, Dan. Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
Oh, don't have him on voice either.
Must be the weather.
It might be loss of internet for him.
No, I'm still here. My
Are you here?
my overlays froze in VR, so I clicked the chat window to reactivate them, and it defocused AMS2 and lost my steering.
Okay, are you back in control now?
I've got massive damage.
Best of that, it'll probably be a safety car, so you'll catch up.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with this one. Come on, buddy, you can do it.
You've got the fastest car.
Yeah, one take it down, back in.
Do I?
Get back to pits, alright, buddy?
Yeah. Do I maintain position at the back of the pack?
Yeah, I think it's going to be too tight for you to squeeze through, sorry, but... Yeah, we're under start conditions, we won't be able to squeeze you through under this, sorry.
No worries, it's all good. All good. Technical problems happen.
Damn it. Okay, Brett, it's all yours.
Yeah, I've lost chat.
Good luck,
I've lost overlays in VR, guys. I can't see a thing.
Cold tyres.
So let's get some repairs done. Let's get back out on track. We got a fight on our hands here.
Green, green, green.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, my chat's completely frozen. My overlays are completely frozen. I can't see anything, guys. See if I can fix that right now. Wow. Let's see what all the idiot... DDF's an idiot message. Let's see all those popping up in chat. Boggy! It's you, mate! It's you! Every time you pop up. Right, how long is this repair going to be? How long is it going to be? Oh, it's going to take ages! I'm going to be a lap down. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't expect AMS2 to unfocus. It doesn't normally do that. If I'm still clicked away from the AMS2 mode, my steering still normally works. That's why I wasn't too bothered. Okay, last the first challenge. Here we go, people. We've got 50 minutes to make up for it. We got fresh tyres, and we got a repair happening as well. I should have disabled the tyres. 38 seconds behind. Okay, we're going to get back out. Hopefully the steering's good. Yeah, we're not going to go a lap down. That's good.
Go, go.
Yep, steering's good. Okay, and that's the P2s anyway that's going to get past us.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. We've got cold brakes all round.
Exton pits. Everyone go past on the left. I'll let you through. P2s go through on the left.
Thanks.
Blue flag.
I'll keep to the right, Rangy.
It's a perfect pit exit. Keeps you on the lead lap with the GT4s.
Game on.
Okay, the fight back of a century. Come on, 55 minutes. At least you can see.
Alright, here we go then. Chat appears to be working, overlays appears to be working. I think my GPU just freaked out at the start of the race then because there was just way too much going on, which is unusual because it's a 3018, it hasn't done that before. It just dropped all the overlays from the Oculus software. It could also be to do with the battery that I've just changed if it's reset the controller for some reason. So now we go for it. If there's a safety car, which I seriously hope there is.
Sorry.
That's going to put us right back into contention again, but tyres are cold as well. So let's do this.
Hey Stu, do you reckon you can turn your lights on?
I'm not going to get them on pace. Safety car is my only option here.
That's it.
No, they're off.
So quiet lap coming up. I need to get into the focus big time.
There you go.
Let's see what kind of pace this thing's got, if there's any residual damage here.
My lights button is right next to my ignition button. It's a fucking stupid idea.
Last. It's a pretty weak tail light, sir. But I can see you now. Oh dear, so.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I'm actually here.
Alright, here we go. Let's focus, let's get a good time on the board.
About safety.
Anything better than a 202 is what we need. Well, I've got a 1 second advantage by sticking it on pole. This makes it a bit more interesting than it needs to be. There's always something, isn't there, guys? Always something. And honestly, I did not think that AMS2 would lose control like that, because I've alt-tabbed out many times before to Discord, and I've still been able to like use the pedals and turn the wheel, so I honestly don't know what that was about.
Yeah, Norbs is the same, you can hardly see the tail lights.
Oh, I'm joking, Boggy, it's not your fault, but whenever you appear... you always seem to appear just at the right point.
Yeah, man, this has got the 6-volt light bulbs in, not the 12s.
So anything better than a 201 flat is the time I need to aim for. I need to be doing 159s 2-minute flats. It's going to take something incredibly special. And maybe I need to turn the graphics down a bit more for next time as well.
First
2 minute 0.6, there we go.
2:00.6.
Game on, guys, game on.
Sector 1.
I'll take the off track. Although I didn't get one, so that's good. Gained 1.4 seconds on Darren that lap. But he is almost a full lap ahead of me, minus 15 seconds. Wishing for a safety car, praying for a safety car. It's exactly what I need to get back into this race. Not that I want to wish misfortune on anyone else, but I desperately need a safety car, and considering we've had 3 of them in a row in the last race, and at Road America as well, we've had 6 safety cars, maybe even 7 safety cars in the last 2 races, and now we've got pouring rain, we've got none. Oh well, makes it even more difficult. You never know when a P2 comes across a GT4. Could be some shenanigans there. Alright, that's a better lap, that's good. That's a 2.0 flat 0.5. Excellent.
For your class, that lap was at 2:00.5 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace.
I don't think I've spotted a single apex yet.
Can't even see the apexes in the spray.
I wonder how Tim's commentary, Woody's commentary's going. He won't better see much either.
Well, there's a frozen car on the S's just after the first turn.
Oh, code brown.
Yeah, I just hit the brakes big time.
Was that Scar, was it?
80, I think.
I think it was a Porsche.
Ah, shit.
I think I'm all good.
No, it's alright, it's true. At the same time, a good luck or message came up from you, and I thought, fuck, maybe you just left.
Okay, half a second up, that's good.
On your right, Max.
Coming up on you, Dan.
Drop it down to second to get some drive, that's 6/10 up, that's perfect. This is going to be a 1:59. Boom!
20. That's the quickest lap for your class. You've just done a 1:59.88.
Oh, a bit late on the brakes there, Dan. Keep it going though, that's fine. On average, I'm gaining a 1.5 seconds on Darren. I won't gain that much this lap, but yeah, 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds on the guys at the lead of the race. It's possible.
You damaged, Chris?
Dimmer.
So it's going to be a lonely few laps now while we try and gain some positions back. We're 30 seconds behind the next car, 38 behind the next car. See how we go. If I can get a top 10 without safety car, that would be nice. With a safety car, I think I can win this. Bold claim. I know.
I'll stay on the outside.
Thanks, Stu.
Alright, that's still going to be a 2 minute flat point something. Oh no, 2 minute 1.
06, sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
I lost a lot in the first corner last time round. Not great. Oh, wide there. Mega wide. I need to be a bit more patient at the apex there.
Cheers, there. I'll stay on the outside, John.
Thanks, man.
Inside bounce.
Gabby.
Only gained 4/10 on the guys behind me that time. Still on though. Still on.
Coming through already.
I see you, buddy. Can't see.
The sooner the safety car happens, the better though.
I see you.
Because then it gives you more chance to battle through the pack. The safety car happens with 10 minutes to go. That's a lot of cars to
So I
pass
guess you guys have got plenty of grip then, huh?
in a short amount of time.
Lucky
them.
Alright, we're on lap. Coming up to lap 8 at the end of this one. We're already nearly 20 minutes into the race.
Max, just be aware of my car's randomly not drifting up, so if I don't accelerate, mate, I'm trying. Yeah, all good, mate.
Sorry, Mark.
Maybe JK, but I can definitely get some positions if there isn't a safety car. And the tyres should be fine as well. And to be honest, there's not much I can do when I save the tyres anyway. They seem to hold on very well into the stint. So it's just a case of maximum attack, I think, JK, and then hope for the best.
Inside kids.
We've got 19 seconds to the next car now.
We got first corner cube inside.
Just catching, we're still catching. That was 30 seconds a couple of laps ago. We're getting there. Oh, we got a crack. Rain looks like it suddenly got a little bit heavier there.
Some great call-outs, guys.
Alright, Dan, you're in this guy in. The gap's now 18 seconds.
Inside, good one. Inside 9.
Okay, Darren was a 2:01.1 last time round. Still gained a second.
Take a lift, Britt.
Thank you.
Power down gently. Car always wants to slide wide coming out of there. 'Cause it's just awkward elevation. And Cambers always wants to push it wide. Yeah, second gear definitely feels better there. Gives me more drive. Okay, it's another personal best of the race. It's going to be a 59.6. No, 59.7.
The damage lap in your class. That was a 159.71.
I see you both. I'll stay wide.
Next car is 10 seconds up the road. Definitely catching on Max.
Yeah, sorry,
2:01.4. So again, 1.7 on Darren that lap.
Yeah, good job.
You should keep this going.
Come through, Ranger.
Sorry, Jen, I was pressing the wrong button.
There he is, there's the next car.
I'm sorry to the blokes I'm not responding to. Honestly, I can't do it all.
Now, 6.9 seconds.
You're all good, mate.
Sorry, no, feels a bit hard to get offline through those S's there.
No, no, not at all. It's not worth pushing yet.
Sorry for the lack of commentary, this is just absolute maximum push from me. This is literally probably going to be a race of quiet laps while I just try and claw back that gap. It's another PB, that's going to be a 59.4.
That's the quickest time for your class. That lap time was 1:59.50. Your times are good in all three sectors.
Come on, Bert.
Oh, he's gone wide!
On your lap, clear lap.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, if he just miscalculated it, but I was ready to follow him through and he just pulled off to the side of the track.
Don't know if I like to speak to get Ginetta.
I lost a bit of time on that section. We were 2.3 seconds faster than Darren that lap.
Let's take the outside.
$15 seconds to the next guy.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 8.3 seconds.
Big slide, wow. So they're doing 2-minute 10s, I'm doing 1:59s. Wow, they're, yeah, going to catch them very quickly by the looks of it. Maybe 2 laps. And a bit slidey. Keep that throttle under control, Dan. That's going to be a 2-minute .4, 2-minute .5.
P19. We're setting the pace. That lap was at 2:00.6.
Through turn 1, nice and gentle on the power. 2:01.7 from Darren behind. To 1.5 from Darren, so we're still gained a second on him that lap.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling hill in. The gap is 12 seconds.
That was wild. Is that frills?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh, good.
You got damage, buddy?
Stay outside line.
Got Brett coming up behind in the P2 to lap us now.
On your left hand.
Yep.
You're being caught by them LMP2 runners.
So now we have to start giving up a bit of time in traffic.
One side. We're aware. No worries.
Brett through there, didn't lose too much. Cuckoo's another 10 seconds back, so he might catch me this lap or next. Kept it a bit too far to the right there. Need to get back into the 159s.
The quickest at the moment. You've just done a 2:00.5. Your times are good in all three sectors.
It's like it stopped raining there. Now it's back. Just a brief intermission in the clouds.
Hill in the gaps now. 7.8 seconds.
7.8 to the next car up the road. Just got to keep smashing these laps in and hope for the best. We've now got half an hour left in the race. Where's this safety car that everyone was promising me? There we go, power it out, get the drive out the corner. Tyres are going off a bit, but not a massive amount.
Sorry, Josh.
You're right, man. What happened to the guaranteed safety?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Don't say that.
Hey, Cuckoo 4.7 back. We should be clear to the end of the lap here for being lapped.
Thanks, Max.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, that's wide.
I'll stay wide, Brett.
Blue flag.
Yeah, that's going to be back into the 159s again. That's good.
Alright, down. Faster car approaching. We're quickest right now. You've just done a 1:59.80. Right side, clear right.
Here we go, let Cuckoo through there. Lost half a second, but that's inevitable. That's just what happens in traffic.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Last lap 2:03.3 from Darren, 2:59.8 for me.
3.0 seconds.
Wow, gained a lot that lap. My only hope is that the P2's going through disrupt the cars up ahead. Create more of an advantage for me here. That's 18th is the next car up the road. That's Josh.
I'll get you guys when it straightens out. Oops, it's gone. Just on your right, North.
I'll go on the outside.
I'll stay wide for you.
Alright, coming up on the PV Camaro. Get the run onto the straight. We're in the slipstream here.
I'll go on your left line.
Thanks, Max.
We're going to get him. Probably not into this corner.
2:00.3.
Watch out for the early brakes. Get nice and tight. Get the drive out the corner. There we go, got him.
Hold your line, clear to the left. Awesome, well done.
Could see him going a bit deep, just sacrifice the entry, get him on the exit.
Yeah.
Now to 18th, 7 seconds to the next guy ahead, and that's a bit of a battle pack up there. The fight back continues. I still can't believe that happened at the start of the race, eh?
Good work, Chris. Hill behind us now, 0.9.
I'll get you up the straight, kids.
Blue flag.
Rangy up to third behind us.
There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position.
So we got to let our teammate through to be lapped.
All good, mate.
At some point.
B18.
Inside.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Blue flag. Clear left.
You didn't need to go that far left, Max.
It's a faster car.
I've kind of stuck on the rail.
Car left. Clear left.
Let John through there. That's all good, but now they've gone. We can carry back on with our race again. The guys ahead are going to get stuck into that traffic as well. Going to lose a bit of time to down that lap, but that's inevitable.
Gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.6. You've just done a 201.58.
You're right, so Brett.
Stu is the next car.
Sorry, Chris.
Closing massively. We got nice spray behind the Beamer here. Bit of slipstream, that'll do. This will be for 17th.
Just going up the chute then. Just white out.
Slow in, fast out. There we go.
Alright, Dino.
Yep, got you, mate.
Right side. Clear to the right. Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Oh, that was a bit tight. Compromised on the end exit.
Stay left of Watkins.
Inside that.
Alright, lost another second there. But that's up to 17th. Chris is next, and then G-Dude down the road, another 5 seconds. We're making up spots, we're getting there.
On exit, Steve.
Bit wide there though, 1.5 down on this lap. Oh, left laps. I might actually change it to that. That's awesome, I love that.
B17, we're quickest right now. That was a 201.14.
Next car up the road, Chris Razor.
Thank you.
Rangy in the turtle lab.
Big lift there, big understeer. I missed my turning point because of the spray. About a second down now. Still making up spots though. We're getting there. Top 10 is still doable. 20 minutes to go in this race. Desperately hoping for a safety car though.
On the right.
Up there on your right, Steve.
Come on through.
Left side. Keep it and steady. Clear to the left. Come on down. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Got G Jude and that boy here. This is the Ginetta getting outpaced.
Half your fuel left. On your left. Clear left.
Get him up the inside. Here, got the drive now on the outside.
Left side. Keep it steady. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Right round the outside there. There we go, up to 14th. That'll do. Lost a bit of time there, but that's inevitable. Darren's going to have to get through those guys as well.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
I got tail, stay wide.
Top 10 target. Let's see if we can get a top 10.
I'll let you guys do your thing. That's where mine comes in.
E14, you've just done a 202.26.
Let's get back on the pace. 1 minute 59 or a 2 minute flat here. Oh, that's way wide. No cut track though. Interesting.
I'll get you guys on the straight. Thanks, man.
Big understeer. Okay, let's get back on the pace. 28 seconds to Steve, next car down the road. 19 minutes to go. Oh, that's going to be a hell of an ask.
Yeah, but I'm not racing him, I'm only trying to get past for back on the lead lap.
Can't say more, to be honest.
Bit late there. Gain it back on exit though, kind of. The fuel's coming down now, so we can afford to take a bit more speed. Track is not drying out. It's very consistent conditions.
No!
We're currently setting the pace.
There we go, 59.8.
Was at 159.
Still going. I just saw him freeze and leave his ghost behind.
Shit, sorry, I'm trying to stand inside.
That's alright, I was having to wait.
You alright, Brett?
This car's fucked.
Ah, fuck it!
Oh, is that Brett out of the race?
Great run. 7 seconds out in front.
You don't need a safety car any chance to get it back to the pits, do you? Sorry, I've got to ask.
Maybe if I take out Dino.
I'll get you after the S's there.
Alright.
Can you still drive, Brett?
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
That's so unfortunate for Brett. He's had a wobbly, but still no safety car.
Sorry, Dobbs.
Got my hopes up then.
Sorry, you're the last minute.
No worries.
Oh, big wiggle. 16 minutes to go. We've got 25 seconds to the top 10. This is maybe doable. 25 seconds to make up in 16 minutes. What do you reckon, guys? Can I do it? It's going to have to be quiet laps to the end if I want to. Maximum focus time.
Take the left, Cookie.
The quickest at the moment. That lap was at 2:00.5 seconds. You're 10th off the pace in sector 1.
Oh, that's close. Wing mirror's still there, we're good. There's a bit of paint scraped off the side, it's fine. It's pushing a little bit too hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to get past. I'm a lap ahead.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Sorry, man.
I'll yeah.
Come through on your right, Stu.
I was going to say, from the pitch to us, that's pretty quick.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Next car's for position.
With one of you did.
Yeah, no worries.
The gap behind's increased to 13 seconds.
Go outside.
Steve Ski letting me pass for some reason. Is he damaged? I think he might be damaged.
Slow. Did I? Something flew off, yeah. Or you hit something.
Great move.
Saw something
Keep it up.
come through, but it seemed to be driving okay.
There's a wing on the middle of the road that's probably there.
There's no damage on my HUD.
Sorry, Gunnar.
No, you're right, that was my bad.
A bit too much grass on the inside. Take the off track, it's fine, Dan. You got 5 to spare, you haven't used a single one all race. You can start to afford playing with those track limits now. It's going to be a 2-minute flat.
Sorry, Chris. That's the wrong button.
There we go.
Driving set the pace. The lap time was at 2:00.2.
Sorry, blocked you a bit there, Brett.
All good. I should be calling out. Button's too far away.
Guys ahead are doing 2-minute 4s, I'm doing 2-minute flats. It's going to be close on time.
Coolant leak.
Only 8 minutes left in the race for a safety car to be called. It's not looking likely.
Stand left. Sorry about that, Gunnar.
Inside, Chris.
Come through.
Hit the corner, gun.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that.
That's alright, you guys move. Okay, keep up.
Yeah, come through, come through.
Fine, boost button north.
Go, go.
There we go. That's another good lap. That's a 1:59. That's what I need to be doing.
Sorry, man. I had to let the other time was 1:59.91.
Yeah, but yeah, I've lost position.
Yeah, but I wasn't racing the position on the lap down.
Yeah, the game it wasn't.
Okay, down. We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 10 seconds.
10 seconds to catch, 11 minutes to go. That's for 12th.
Alright, Cuckoo's being held up now, mate.
Got Frills coming up behind as well to lappers in a few corners by the looks of it.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car approaching.
I'll get you after this little corner, Dan.
Yeah, inside, mate.
Thank you.
Car right.
Gee, dude, we've got Darren coming through now.
Right.
Alright. You can have the inside, buddy.
Blue flag. Car left. Clear to the left.
Lost a bit of time there, but I didn't want to hold up John slow. They look like they're in a good battle.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Running out of time here. Guy ahead. Catching, we're still catching.
We're quickest right now. That was at 2:00.6 seconds.
Need to get back into the 159s. Next car is 7 seconds down the road. Bales McKenzie, that's for 12th. 10th position isn't looking likely unless some people stuff it up.
Round the outside, Mac. Take mate.
Wow, way too much power there. Goodness.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 5.0.
Eight minutes.
Thanks, man.
Way too late there.
Come on your right, Scott. I'll get you after the S's, Mark. On the inside.
Alright, so that's going to be a 2-minute point 3.
We're quickest at the moment. Your lap time was 2:00.4.
No! Whoa, what happened there?
Can you get to pits, buddy? Come on, got 7 minutes. You can do it.
Oh!
That's perfect.
Too much grass. Seconds to catch him.
Inside, Chris.
Inside.
Tyres are going off, but not a lot. They're holding on a lot better than I thought they would, actually.
You're right, Kiki.
Definitely getting a bit wobbly in the final stages of this race now.
Okay, Dan, gaining on this car. The gap is 0.9.
Right. To 12th position.
Jeez, man. Bit late.
So now if I can socially get across the pit lane.
Sorry, Baba.
You're all good, no worries.
Right,
Got him on the exit, there we go.
still there.
Finishing that car's worth lots of points, Kiki. Let's let him know you come.
Have it. Nice one.
Oh, that's wide. Just in track limits, though. We got 48 seconds for a safety car to be called. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to get this on merit.
V12, that lap was at 2:01.95. Sector 3 is 0.44 off the pace.
I'll stay wide. Go on, it's a slight basket.
Ten seconds to find him, 5 minutes. It's going to have to be one hell of a few laps, my goodness me. It's doable.
Got enough fuel, mate?
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.2.
No, I did my fuel for heavy wet and it seemed to dry out. So, go on.
Okay, it's 5 minutes, guys. No more safety cars.
Bugger.
You're on your own.
Oh, we had 7.
I'll up now, I reckon.
In all seriousness though, great driving by everyone to keep it on the island for 50 minutes so far.
Don't speak too soon.
Okay, that car up the road is for 11th.
What?
come on your right, Max.
Okay, it's doable because don't forget we've got a +1 lap here. So it's not just 4 minutes, it's 4 minutes plus 1 lap.
Take the left, Brett. On is yours, mate.
Thanks, Max.
We might actually have 3 laps to go in this race.
I'll give it to you.
I hope that Rhetorical Gambit doesn't lap me, because then we'll lose a lap in race.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind.
Who's that? That's Cuckoo. Cuckoo's a second back. Bales McKenzie 5 seconds back, 4 seconds up the road to the next guy. That's for 11th.
The gap in front is now 3.8 seconds. It's good.
Time to dig deep indeed, Mr. Bishy.
Take the left.
On your left, now.
I can see him! I can see 10th place up the road there.
Going on major fuel saving, mate, just to let you know, so I'm lifting off.
That's what he wants to hear.
Hey, the rain's slacking off.
Alright. Where you going, switch today? Go for it.
I can see 10th place. 5 seconds a lap faster than them.
Right, Josh.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Okay, down. There's a faster class car approaching.
John slow past me on the right, there we go.
Right side.
Looks like we are going to get the extra lap because Rhetorical Gambit hasn't crossed the line yet.
That lap time was 2:00.1 seconds.
These P2s might yet give us the position. Oh, here we go, we got a great run here.
I'll stay right.
On your
Got
right.
a great run here.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the right.
Well done, mate.
That's 11th. 2 more laps for 1 more position. Can we do it? 7 seconds in it. Let's get our top 10. I can see him right there.
There's a faster car approaching.
I'll get to the main straight, let's see.
There we go, 3 seconds, he's right in it.
Thank you.
Top 10 incoming, here we go, maximum focus time.
I'll get you up the S's, Gunner.
That's Max. That's not for position, this guy's been lapped again.
+1, yep.
+1.
Thanks, Max.
Good buddy.
Clear left.
Okay, here we go, this is for position now.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
This is it, the battle for 10th with Mark. And then Norbs is well out of reach, 8 seconds down the road.
P11, one more lap to go. We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 1:59.88.
He's gone way wide, he's using all the track and then some there.
On your right, cheated. Oh, on left. Sorry, lost the reading. No, you're right. I'll get you up in the corner street.
On your right. Hold your line.
Oh!
Stand right.
Still there.
On the outside, then the Mercedes has the power.
Still there. Clear right.
Hey Matt, can you fuel save some more?
Sure. Actually go back into the pits now, so that's fine.
Mercedes has got the power on me. Let's get the over-under.
Clear left.
Got it, we're in 10th.
Nice front.
We got 10th. And there's the next car, Norbs. I don't think we're going to get him though.
Blue flag. Alright, Dan. That's the car approaching. It's their class leader.
Actually, if we can stay ahead of Rangy, Rangy's in the lead.
I'll be ducking out as soon as this race finishes.
Rangy, if you can avoid it. Rangy, if you can avoid lapping me before the end, if you can afford it, please don't. I can get an extra lap. But if you're battling, go for it, mate.
Just stay left there, G2.
Right, you have to be right.
Okay, we got 5 seconds to Norbs. We might even get a P9 out of this.
Gap to Mark.
Got one more lap.
It's now 3.3 seconds. 10th position.
Okay, now we're on the last lap. Rangy's won!
Yeah, I was about a litre short on fuel and... Oh, no.
Rangy won! Congrats on FedEx number 2!
And it still goes racing, guys. Just keep it down.
6 seconds to find in 1 lap. This is not going to happen, but you never know, Norbs might make a mistake. We're into P9! Someone ran out of fuel! We are in P9! People might be running short as well. This is everything. I literally can't be overtaken because the guy behind me has already crossed the line a lap behind. So this is full send. Four seconds. Four seconds. It's not going to happen.
Oh, 0.3 of a lead left.
Well done.
3 seconds.
Good race, Gunner.
Yeah, you too, mate. I reckon you would have had me if you had the fuel for it.
There's Norbs running out of fuel.
I was lifting and coasting so much then.
Excellent racing, guys. No safety cars. That's impressive.
Good drive, Kez. Well done, man.
Well done, Rangy. Great win, and well done, Darren. Tough conditions, man.
And across the line in P9, one more lap.
The end of the race. Never mind.
Can I exit out now, Stu, or do you want me to stay?
Well done, Renji.
You can go, buddy. You're fine. You can
wait till we get replays and stuff.
Moral what?
True. Chris, if you can just make sure you stay.
There we go, race over. Managed to get up to P9. That was close at the end. That was absolute maximum attack. I'm very glad that I didn't save the tyres now, JK. Otherwise I would have lost out big time in that. Well done, Rangy. Congrats, mate.
I inherited that one.
Well done, though. Congrats on the wins, guys. That's good. Well done, Darren.
Who was that Aussie speed skater that just like sat at the end and waited for him to fall off? That's a good strategy.
You know, Bradbury.
Bradbury.
Wow.
Well done, guys.
It's confirmation of the official results.
Battle for ages with Mr. Gambit, who was way quicker than I was, but there was nowhere safe to overtake.
No, it was either going to be turn 1 or...
My fastest lap was 1.5 seconds faster than anybody else in that race. Wow.
Chris, could I get you to take a couple of screenshots of the finishing positions, please? It's just.
Oh, if it wasn't for that mess up at the start with the overlays, that would have been an easy win. Ah, never mind. That was a very satisfying race, just throwing the laps in.
Cuckoo, you must be a bit gutted, mate. That was tough right at the end.
Yeah, Gambit as well.
Thanks, Jimmy. Never give up, never surrender.
Yeah, I reckon it was half a litre.
To go from like...
I was running lean for 3
almost
laps,
a lap behind, like literally 10 seconds from being a lap behind.
Put the gas on
to finish in...
it wasn't going to work, so...
how long did I finish off the pace? 57, 57,
earlier.
59, 57.
I'd noticed 2 laps earlier would have been better.
59, 17. Finishing...
The full tank, not enough in the
1 minute 20 off the pace. I basically gained back 30 seconds on the leader in that race.
Aiming to put... in my head I was going to put in 90, 91 or something, and then when we started I'm like, it was on 83, 84. And I was a bit iffy on the, right from the start.
Sweaty work, wow. I'm definitely ready for a cold beer after that one.
I think it's going to make a difference.
Yeah, I'm putting 100.
Great stuff, Rangy. Bloody, that was really good racing, dude, just to keep hold of that. But Darren, Gunner and Esky, fucking great racing.
Yeah, apologies for lack of comms. There's too many buttons on this thing for me.
Well done, Rangy. Well done.
Just set them all to push to talk.
Yeah, I think that's the way I ought to set them all to push to talk.
I had my engine down on 88%, my boost down on 88%, and I've only got 20% engine damage. I sort of could have gone a lot harder.
You can't change that during the race, can you?
No.
No,
you can't.
Mine was set to a similar number, and I think I ended up with 20% as well.
I
had 100%. I meant to turn it off after quality. I forgot. I got to about 30% damage at the end.
I left mine on 100.
Yeah.
Well done, Darren, on the win on that one. But yeah, look at the difference. 201.002, 159.498.
That's great fun. That wet racing is awesome.
That was fun. I do.
So much pace in that race.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I love racing in the rain.
I was sitting behind one of the Mercedes and just watching the spray come out from under the front wheels and the back wheels. You know, it's real. It's not just spray, it's actually coming from somewhere. Fuck, it looked good.
You did indeed, John.
But yeah, I think I was ahead of
Pro
Gunner
tip for the
about 2
future,
laps, and I could
do
see
not,
allow the best 2 laps
even
of the whole race.
even if chat wipes out...
That was my first ever wet race.
Then just...
Really? That's awesome.
Don't alt tab, don't click away from Automobilista 2 because it'll kill your steering
well
wheel.
done, Rangy.
And it'll kill your pedals, basically. I know that now.
The racing.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
No worries, that was a slog. Wow.
Yeah,
Where did you end up, Vigo?
Managed to come back to 9th in the end after that, but yeah, no safety car, and I think it was 10 seconds away from being lapped at the start there.
That's a good comeback.
Yeah,
Excellent comeback.
It's good for the Targa at least. My best was 159.4. The best lap was a 201 flat from Darren. Apart from that,
We should screw you over every race because you could win the Targa just on pure fury.
I was stressing at the end though, so I was like, Range, you don't lap me. Whatever you do, I can get another lap out of this.
I was chilling, mate. There was nobody behind me. When Rhetorical had to pit, I was like, smoking a big fat one, just ambling along behind you.
You had 39-second lead.
No, I didn't. No, Rhetorical had to pit. I was second.
Did someone at the pointy end of the GT4 field drop out fairly late?
I think Mac Attack DNF'd on the last lap.
I think he had to stop for fuel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I stopped for fuel twice, but it didn't give me any, so I DNF'd on the track.
Oh, man.
That's alright. I ran the gamble.
Hard luck, man. Hard luck.
Fuck.
You're so quick, Mac.
Does that mean the track is going to be in second?
What was that?
So does that mean the tractor team is going to be in second place now, ahead of the teammates?
Well, yeah, I think so.
It'd be close, I think.
Yeah, it'd be very close.
I think it was only 2 points in it last time.
Yeah, I think you're right. On to Indy next week.
Alright, guys. Had lots of fun. I'm done. Catch you next time.
Cheers, man.
Thank you very much.
See you, man.
I might wrap up the stream as well, but I'll be back in a few minutes anyway, guys, once that's switched off.
We'll be here.
Alright, mate.
Lovely.
Yeah, I got to run as well. Thanks, guys. It's good fun.
Yeah.
See you, Paul.
See you, man.
See you, Paul.
And that is exhausting. That is Gravel Trap Legends GT4 series. I definitely have to make it a little bit more exciting for myself than necessary, don't I? But yeah, honestly, if I didn't try and fix that on the formation lap, I'd have been running blind. I'd have been literally no overlays, no chat, everything just dropped out of my headset. I couldn't see what you were saying, I couldn't see what gears, fuel, tyre, positions, I couldn't see anything. It was literally just the car itself. So I had to try something, and in the past when I've tried to alt-tab out of AMS2 when I've been running, it still works, the wheel still runs fine. For some reason then, yeah, when I tried to click on my chat window to give it a refresh and just try and figure things out, it took focus away from AMS2 and stopped my steering wheel from working for some reason, which is new to me, and obviously that caused me to go head-on the formation lap, and before I could do anything about it, I'm driving straight into the fence, and that is that. Massive damage, having to pit at the start of the race, which put me about 40 seconds, 50 seconds behind the next car. Almost a full lap behind the leader. I managed to get back to like 1 minute 10, 1 minute 20 behind him at the end. Fastest lap, 1.5 seconds faster than Darren. Every lap just smashing it in. That would have been an easy win. That would have been 3 out of 3 wins in the GT4 series. But it was not meant to be. I got pole on the fastest lap though, so that counts for something, right? And to be able to salvage a 9th position out of it at the end, just every lap just closing the gap down, just hoping for some more, was just... It's all you can do in that situation, really. That is literally all you can do. Oh my god, I'm exhausted now. So, next week at the same time, if you enjoyed this today, then we'll have the final race of the season this time next week. It's going to be epic. It's going to be Indy Road Course. It's going to be a 1-hour race instead of 55 minutes. Season finale. Let's see if we can get some redemption, get some more points on the board. Like VPW says, that's racing, but you just got to crack on with it and just got to keep on going and make the most of it. Still got some points. I wasn't going to win this thing anyway, and it made the race a lot more entertaining than it would have been normally. Just lots of lessons learned, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you come back next week. I don't think I've got any streams planned in before then. We've done bin car this month, and the next rally isn't until the 30th of April. So I think this might be me until next week, because I do have some family visiting from the UK at the moment. So real life is a little bit busy. Yeah, next week. Next week is my next stream, so you will see me, if you're an avid fan of the channel and don't miss a single stream or video, on Monday the 24th at approximately, so it's 7 PM, 9 AM UTC. There you go, work it out amongst yourselves. Basically same time as today. Hopefully I'll see you then. If not, well, I'll catch you whenever. Look after yourselves. Beer. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all. Bye bye. To answer your question, Mr. Bishy, sorry, before I wrap up the stream, Bulk Brogan is not likely to make a return to the channel until maybe the 2nd week of May? Maybe the 1st or 2nd week of May, I'm not sure, we'll see. We'll see. No plans for Bulk in the immediate future, because yeah, like I said, life is very busy right now, and I can only really do at most one stream a week until things clear up a bit, so keep an eye out for that. I'll post it all over YouTube and Discord when that's ready to go, so if you guys are after Bulk, he'll be back soon, but not in the next few weeks. Lots of exciting stuff to happen, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.